Hey, this is Michael. So, I decided to get up this morning and do something different. Let's do a little best kept secrets of the Magic Kingdom. Why not? Let's see what we can find. Get ready for this journey. Now, no matter where you're coming from, it depends. But there's always construction going on in and around the happiest place on earth. So always use some caution when you're driving through. So you can see something's going on over here as we enter and come up to the one and only gates to the land of promise, hope, and magic. One thing you always want to do is remember where you're parked. I mean, Magic Kingdom parking lot is pretty big. Let's face it, Disneyland can fit inside this whole parking lot. So always remember where you did park. In this case, I guess I'm a villain. Multicolored hair. Okay, so after you go through all this security, which, it's hit or miss. Sure. That's opinion based. But, I mean, let's face it, this is the Magic Kingdom. So, with that being said, after you go through here, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna walk this way. I'm gonna hit the monorail, because why not, right? Monorail is much better than a boat or swimming in a lake in Florida. Something you never want to do. One thing I truly miss is see Mickey all carved out nice, right? Well, that used to be on Main Street, used to be in Town Square. So I miss all these little flower and garden pieces, although you can catch them over in Epcot right now. So there you go. Right? Oh, look who's here.
Disney's Contemporary Resort, a part of Disney Vacation Club.
They're not where all the excitement is.
So one big secret is really no secret, but one thing that nobody actually ever realizes is, okay, so we're in the front of the Magic Kingdom, and if you notice to me, over there is a little red. I will get into that. However, if we look out here, right, there is nothing, no signs of any everyday life. So truly, when you get on the monorail or the boat or the bus and you come over to the Magic Kingdom, you are really leaving the reality of your world and escaping a world of enchantment and fantasy. Because if you can see, as far as the eye can see, there's just truly nothing to show of everyday life. Alright, so I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA, right? So, Town Square, Main Street, and I'm walking right down the middle of it, Main Street, USA. But why would I want to do that? Because look, there's train tracks. So, remember that comment about the red I talked about? Red. So, we're going to stay over here. I'm going to walk on the red because the red was designed for red carpet to enter into the show leading up to said center stage, Cinderella Castle, the show. So red is for the red carpet. And then, boom, there you go. Little secret that most don't know. Now, I have talked about like hidden Mickeys. I mentioned that in one video. So, yeah, they're all around in the structures. So, I'm not going to give them all away, but I will tell you there are some where the flag is raised. Hidden Mickeys is a fun game to play, especially if the weather's not great or if something goes wrong, like with a ride. When you come into these merchandise shops, okay, it looks like Wishes is going to see its last day. But we're not here for that. So, Hidden Mickeys is a fun little game, whether it be grown-ups or kids. And this place is very sacred to me. I've started off in the Emporium. I worked here for 2 years, and I found out a lot about this whole merchandise outfit. Now, the Emporium wasn't this big, right? So if you look down there, that's where the Emporium was. But this place right here was never here when this Magic Kingdom was first built. This actually came, I want to say 15 years later. So with that being said, they built this dome, right? Up there. On the wall, the painting, the mural. So if you're ever in the Magic Kingdom, look at that mural. Because there's a big piece of history here in the Magic Kingdom. That mural right there represents every single person who designed this dome. And in that mural are some hidden Mickeys. So we're going to enter into Tomorrowland, right? We're going into Tomorrowland. And you know what? There's a lot of fun things in Tomorrowland. Yeah, Stitch causes trouble. Yeah, you can blast through space in the darkness. And you can also even shoot at Zurg, right? However, there's a lot of other fun little secrets in Tomorrowland. And I'm going to show you. Okay, so on Main Street there was the Emporium. But in Tomorrowland is actually Mickey Star Traders, another merchandise shop. So again, like say a ride goes down, or if it's raining, or you just want to take a break walking around and have fun. Inside here is pretty cool, and I'll show you. I did a brief stint working in this place, merchandise, and all along the top end is murals. And these murals all around us have hidden signs or even a hidden Mickey. Alright, so we're going from Tomorrowland into Fantasyland, land of enchantment and fantasy, which quite honestly, I'm all about, right? Bring it to life, make it a reality. So, we're gonna have some fun in this land, Fantasyland, because this is truly where, really, when you think about it, the Magic Kingdom has resonated from. With all the different lands, everybody can relate to Fantasyland. Okay, so we're in the middle of Fantasyland. Carousel, right? There's Cinderella's Castle. Fairy Tale Hall, which, you know, I spent most of my time in, and let's face it, that was pretty magical as well. So, you know, if you look all around, we're right in the heart of Fantasyland. But there's one thing to actually make your day. There's one thing that can actually bring a smile. I'm going to do that right now. Over here is a little game called Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Now, we're not here for that, and you know what? That's something for the future. However, I am behind Cinderella's Castle, and if you notice on the top of the glass, there's one little fairy who carries something that we're going to go and find. So we ended up getting pixie dust, which, you know what? sometimes you can fly and your feet never have to leave the ground. Always remember that. Always believe in who you are, because, you know, pixie dust does help make you smile. But again, to fly, you know, that comes from within inside. Now, Fantasyland is everything that you bring into it is what you're going to get out of it. So, when you escape to reality and enter a world of enchantment and fantasy, that's what you're going to get out of it. There is no reason not to smile here. This is Fantasyland. This isn't some other land. This is everything where you get pixie dust, you go on a carousel, you have a castle, you have amazing DPI taking pictures, and you know what? It's all a state of mind, and it's all what you bring into is what you will get out. And I guarantee you'll fly. Okay, so when I was a blueberry, right, I was actually very well known with Peter Pan, and had a lot of fun with Peter, actually. Probably one of the greatest things I've ever done in my life was hang out with a little boy who never wanted to grow up. See, right? So, you know, when you're walking through Fantasyland, right by his ride, everyone wants to stay by his ride. Who can blame him? So this is where you can meet Peter Pan. So now we're actually in Liberty Square, which has got a lot of historic meaning, and we'll get into that. But right now I see this mansion, and they're asking for only one more. So while you're in these queue lines, it's really not bad waiting. You know why? Because look around. There's so much fun and activities to do in these queue lines. So waiting is really not a bad thing. Quite honestly, be thankful you can wait for something that you're going to enjoy. So in Frontierland, there's a lot of fun things here. You know, runaway train, Splash Mountain, right? But then there's also Tom Sawyer Island. What's special about this is kids really don't learn about Tom Sawyer today. I read all the books when I was a kid, but you take a little boat ride, and you know what? You go up to this little secluded island over here, and you know what? It's a great place to just rest, so you can regroup and then go about your day from there. Little trick of the trade. Now, in Liberty Square, there's a lot of historic things, right? So even though those ghosts are always looking for one more, you know, there's also, you know, a hall full of presidents, which is pretty educational. There's, you know, Tom Sawyer Island, but then there's this tree. And what's special about this tree is it's got 13 lanterns hanging in it from one of each first colonies. So the first 13 colonies each have their own respective lantern hanging, all unique in their own right. Little secret, but educational at the same time. Now, every once in a while, it's okay to stop and get a snack, right? So, to keep ourselves energized and keep going, my choice is the one and only Mickey Pretzel. Magically into Adventureland. Let's see what kind of adventure awaits for us in Adventureland. So, rumor has it, yeah, the Jungle Cruise will be coming soon to a theater near you. All aboard. So there's this camel, right? He's golden and he spits at you. Well, you know, I spent a lot of time with Aladdin and Jasmine here in Adventureland, and, you know, over there in the marketplace is the prince and princess. Well, the funny thing is, a little known secret, this golden camel. So when he spits and it does hit you, rumor has it, it's 7 years good luck. So it's always good to stop and, not in this case, smell the roses, but get spit on.